All right, are we streaming? Let me get my checks going. Checkity check. Mic check. Let's see if we got it going. All right, are we streaming? Yeah, we're streaming. Cool. We're square. Welcome, welcome. This is the black-green Constrictor test drive. So, excited to get this going. Gonna wait just a couple of seconds to wait for some people to kind of fill in. Hey, Jess. And then I will get started. So, first. Yes, you're first. What a dork. All right. How's everybody's Tuesday doing? Doing pretty good? I'm having a pretty fair Tuesday. Although yesterday I thought it was Saturday for some reason because I'm a crazy person. So, even though I worked and, had my Monday stream, I was like, yo, it's Saturday for some reason. I don't know what's happening to me. All right. Anyway, let's kind of run through the deck real quick while people are filing in. As you know, the deck lists or the deck techs, I do a video usually the day of or the day before, and then we kind of run through it that way. And then I'll kind of run through it at the very beginning of the stream, and then we'll do 3 or 4 rounds just to see how it does. So let's go. In the 1-drop slot, we've got 4 Fatal Push, and then 4 Traverse the Uvenwald. So Fatal Push is here again to help with the fast tempo deck, so the Ravenip Red decks, the Rakdos aggro decks, things like that. Can do a lot of good damage against them. Traverse the Uvenwald helps us to kind of curve out on our 23 lands, make sure we can kind of get both of our double greens or double blacks, depending on what part of the match we're in. And when we have Delirium, we can kind of go get our bomb, or if we need like Kalitas or something like that, we can go get it too. In the 2-drop slot, we've got 2 Grasp of Darkness and 2 Disinterested Deliverance, 4 Grim Flayer, and 4 Winding Constrictor. Winding Constrictor, of course, is the main, fulcrum of the deck. Clint, you made it! Nice. Marcos, is that Dolly? Not sure what that is. So, anyway. So Winding Constrictor is like the main fulcrum of the deck. It's going to be basically how you overpower your opponent quickly, go big and wide, and swing for the fences. Grim Flayer is great at getting in early damage and filling up your graveyard, making him a 4/4 on turn 3 or 4, which is really, really good. So that's early damage right there. Disinterested Deliverance, main board. So we've got so many types of artifacts in Standard right now. So we have Torrential Gearhulks, we have the God Pharaoh's Gifts, those kind of things. Those things need to die as soon as they hit the battlefield. And Disinterested Deliverance helps with that. If we don't need it, we can cycle it away. We have 2 Grasp of Darkness here for the Hazarets, any kind of indestructible creature, things like that. So really good for that kind of situation. Moving on to the 3 drops, we've got 2 Liliana, The Last Hope, 3 Tireless Tracker, 1 Rishkar, Pima Renegade, and 3 Nissa, Voice of Zendikar. So all of these cards are basically like Nissa. If you have a Winding Constrictor out, amazing tempo swing, tempo advantage there. If not, we can always make a blocker. We have 3 Tireless Tracker, and with the Evolving Wilds, Traverse the Uvenwald, things like that, Tireless Tracker can kind of get pretty large pretty quickly, especially with a Winding Constrictor on the battlefield. So left unchecked, Tireless Tracker himself can become a huge bomb, as well as give you card advantage. Rishkar is down here, helping with Winding Constrictor kind of combo, putting some counters on stuff. Not necessarily great for the deck. It's kind of awkward, but it is very, very good, especially when we need to get in some extra mana. 2 Liliana is here to help with the aggressive strategy, kind of help pinging down those 1 toughness creatures in the mono red deck, and as well as putting something that's a creature in the graveyard back into your hand, like a Walking Ballista, Virtuous Gearhulk, things like that. So we've got 2 Kalitas, Trader of Get. This guy is amazing, especially in the mono red matchup where you're losing a lot of life really quickly. Having that lifelink ability is crucial. So making sure Kalitas gets in for at least 1 swing is great. We also have our bombs. We have Virtuous Gearhulk, and then, of course, 4 Walking Ballista. Ballista is amazing with Winding Constrictor, as always. You can pay 2 mana, make a 2/2. They can ping something, or ping 2 things, or ping your opponent's face. It's crazy. Oh, we got a lot of comments here. Nathan, I tried to sleep today, but then I realized you're streaming. Yeah, again, I'm streaming every weekday, so that's 1 p.m. Central Standard Time every single day of the week, so Monday through Friday. And then I take the weekends off to, try and think of new decks and unwind. So, Keith, the deck is sweet, but it's leveling mono red. Let's level this. What level is this? Oh, gotcha. I don't know. A control deck, black-red mid-range. Sort of. I would say a control deck is a terrible matchup with this deck. I've played against a lot of red blue controls in playtesting today, and it does fairly well. I mean, I have to take out all of them, basically Virtuous, Kalitas, things like that, to try and kind of get under a control opponent. But I would say that's one of the toughest matchups in general in Standard right now. But I'm going to move on to the sideboard real quick. We've got 3 Transgress the Mind against the control matchup, as we were talking about. 1 more Grasp of Darkness to deal with Indestructible Gods. 3 Dispossess. Again, this is not my deck list. This is actually Sam Pardee's deck list, who plays second in the Pro Tour over the weekend. So this is his exact deck list. And these are here, of course, for Torrential Gearhulks, the blue-white God Pharaoh deck, things like that. It's crazy good. And if there's 3 in here, I would probably board in all 3 against a control strategy just to make sure that one gets through if it gets countered. So 1 Doomfall, again, to deal with hand hate or dealing with an Indestructible God. We have a Tireless Tracker here if we want a little bit more aggro. Gonti, this guy's really great against control or an aggressive strategy. Ishkana, I don't know why I said that weird, is great against like a Glorybringer situation. I love this guy. Obnixilis is also very good for card draw and kind of destroying a creature outright. Then we have 2 Never to Return for some Planeswalker hate and some, graveyard removal. So that is it for the deck. Let's hop into some matches and kind of just get going. Thanks for answering. Wanted to make sure didn't know. Price is up and I'm having second thoughts. Yeah, Keith, this deck actually jumped quite a bit after the Pro Tour. This is kind of the deck to beat, I would say, right now. It's very, very good. Oh, my opponent said hi. Good luck, have fun. You too. Good luck, have fun. Smiley face. Opening hand, not great. We have an Evolving Wilds. We have a Traverse the Evenwald. Grim Flare is not bad. And then Anissa and a Liliana. I like keeping this just based on having the Grim Flare here. Again, having this early in our hand, we have the ability to, let's get out a Evolving Wilds and get for a green mana source on his turn. Again, Grimflayer, once he gets in once, he's basically a 4/4. So, coming in tapped, gotcha. Let's sack this, get a green mana. Alrighty. Let's do a swamp here. Let's get out a Grimflayer on turn 2 and pass the turn. Nicholas, I think the only deck I would rather play than this is Green White Cats. Just looks so fun. Dude, Green White Cats, again, I don't think we played it yesterday, did we? We played it against the Rakdos aggro deck last week. That deck is super fun. Green White Cats goes so wide, it makes so many creatures, and it gains you lots of life. So it's really good against like aggressive mono red decks. Yeah, James, I honestly think that white is well positioned right now as a color. I agree. I completely agree. I think there might be a black-white build going around right now that's kind of taking advantage of that life gain tempo. Let's see. Let's get a swamp here. Let's go for a... Let's see. I kind of want to go for a Rishkar here. Let's see. Green-white. Looking for probably maybe a blue source. Maybe not. We'll see. Let's keep up some tempo here. Whoop, I'm going to cancel that. Just get in for 2 here. See what this can do. Vernon, Pro Tour Finals was intense. I agree. That was a great last set of games. Yep. Always yield. Well, 3 of them are forests. Let's see. Let's put that in the graveyard, that in the graveyard, and we'll put the Oasis on top. Let's play out a Liliana here and tick up. I like that idea a little bit. Having 3 lands in our graveyard isn't great, though. Kind of unlucky on that end. Actually, let's do number 2, see if we can get some Delirium going. He's kind of a little early. There's a Grim Flare. Let's see. Do I want another Grim Flare in hand? Nah, I'm good. I'll pass turn. That way when we cast our Traverse the Uvenwald, we'll have 1, 2, 3. There's a Renewed Faith at the end of my turn. Keith, I think top 8 was awesome. A little inflated by mono-red matchups, learning to play / draw dependent, but ended up with quite the spectacle. Yeah. Hey there. Yeah, I think mono red, again, like anytime there's an aggressive strategy that's winning in the Pro Tour, it's like those matches go by so quickly. And then the final match against the black-green Constrictor deck and the mono Raminip red deck, I mean, it was crazy. Wow, there's nothing on his turn 3 either. He's being sort of reactive here. Let's go for a Rishkar, kind of keep the pressure. Expecting a burn spell here, or not. Goodness. Swing out for 3. Was looking for a Magma Spray right there. Thanks to that Expiring Vantage. See what you got. First game or second? This is actually the first game of round 1. So, ooh, we've got a. This is a fog strategy here. Gotcha. Oh, we didn't tick up Liliana there, so that's going to cost us probably. Just a lot of game 5s because whoever was on the play kept winning, I think. Yeah, whoever was on the play basically would win, and that's kind of how it always is with mono red. If you're on the play, you're definitely going to be curving out pretty much perfectly. So, let's do a Traverse here. See if we can get a green mana. Play out that. Let's do another Traverse. I like doing this a little bit. That way we can make sure we can curve out a little bit. Get those out of our deck. Make sure we're not drawing into those. Let's swing in for 6. We got another fog coming. Lily is a weird fitness deck. A concession to mono red. Everything else is so proactive. I agree. I think Liliana is, like, for me, it really works against the Delirium strategy we have going. But at the same time, it feeds Delirium. Like, it feeds Delirium, obviously. But it, like, if you're wanting to grab stuff out of the graveyard, it can turn off Delirium. So you just gotta be very, like, aware of that. I'm gonna tick up Liliana. Pass turn. Lance, how do you think it'll take? How long do you think it'll take people to move on from mono red to something else? Honestly, it's going to take probably no time at all. Again, one of the things with the mono red aggressive decks is they last like a very short amount of time, because if you're not prepared for those kind of decks, dude, this guy is either like mana starved or waiting for fogs. I don't know what's happening here. But yeah, the mono red strategies, they don't last that long at all. I would say, you know, no more than a month. The thing is like if you're not prepared for a mono red strategy, they're going to destroy your face. If you are prepared for them, then they're easy peasy. They're a walk in the park. So let's get out of Nissa here. Let's do +1/+1 counters. I'm going to uptick Lily again. Nicholas, you got plenty of time staring at an empty board on an opposite side. Just get all the lands out first. Yeah. All right, getting for 8. Just join. What we playing? We're playing black-green Constrictor, and I believe this is some sort of fog deck right here. Maybe a 5-color fog. Alex, how often will you be streaming? I stream every weekday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So always check back in on this channel at that time, and I'll be hopefully here. And if you don't see me on here at that time, just check our Twitter at MTGO Traders. That'll usually be like, I try to do polls. I try to do, like, if there's this change in schedule, stuff like that on the Twitter as well. So just so everybody's kind of up to date. There's some blue mana for him. Keith, I wonder if your opponent is just fogging playing approach. That seems to be what's happening here. So if that's the case, the following game will be boarding in some transgress, stuff like that, to help against that strategy. There's Commencement of Festivals. Yeah, this is just probably a fog and approach deck. And again, the best thing that I like to do is I like to take these like top tier decks and put them in the in tournament practice, because that's kind of like your best indicator of like a Friday Night Magic kind of meta, because it's going to be a bunch of random kind of decks. People play testing like crazy, trying to make stuff work. And like this deck right here, they're probably trying to make it work. I think it's working. Obviously right now he's at 20, I'm at 20, and it's turn 7. So there's a bounty. Yep. If you see a Kefnut, then you're playing Saffron Olive's Turbo Fog. I might be. Let's see here. I got a Dissenter's Deliverance. Let's tick up Liliana. Tick up Nissa. Get in for these two. Doing 8. All right, we got the hit. Okay, let's see. I want to throw Grimflayer and Traverse in the graveyard, and I'll do a Tireless Tracker on top. See how Cycle Dissenter, play out a Tireless Tracker, and pass my turn. Expect more bounties and a Fevered Visions. Nice. So he may have this on game 1. We just got to see what happens. The key to these decks is, of course, they need fogs in their hand. So get Delirium. I should have Delirium right now, right? Yeah, I have Delirium. There's a Kefnet. Yep, James, I did cycle. Let's see, 5 cards in hand. He'll have 2 cards up for a fog here. Goodness. See what we can do here. Here's a Virtuous Gear Hulk. James, right, delay. I'm sorry about that. For me, I welcome the delay because it helps a little bit in like stream sniping if someone's like playing against me. But it's very rare that that happens. Let's put these on a Tireless Tracker. Whoop. On a Rishkar. On a Gear Hulk. That's cool. Let's put a counter on everything, thanks to Nissa. And let's swing out with our bunch of dudes. See, I'm not going to swing out with the tracker here. Actually, I am, because I have enough for a clue. If he decides to draw something with this. I was thinking about how you could have cycled before damage. Oh, I got you. I got you. Let's see. We got a fog here. Yep, there's a fog. There we go. Tireless Tracker. Pass turn. 4 cards in hand. He gets 3 mana from the Luxa. You want to watch out for Kefnet, Fevered Visions, and Bounty the Luxa. Those are what give him approach to the primary win con, but he or she can win by beating face with Kefnet. I got you. This is definitely something that I would recommend like going to a game 2 for. He's got 3 cards in hand and untapped mana, so he's got enough for approach, I believe. You need, what, 7? Alex, is this standard? Yes, this is standard. So this is a black-green Constrictor. I believe some of the cards will be cycling out once Ixalan comes out. And then right in front of me is, I want to say, what, 5-color Turbo Fog. So kind of an awkward matchup. Of course, if he doesn't have any other like fogs in his hand, I just auto-win. So he's got to make sure he's spending his mana correctly and drawing enough cards to be able to do that. So he may be trying to draw some cards with Kefnet right now. Just depends. Let's see, Wildest Dreams. Gotcha. Gonna grab 3 3 fogs. Where's insult to injury when you need it? Goodness. All right, passing turn. Gotcha. Hissing Quagmire's going to come out. Let's get out a Tireless Tracker. Should have played that. And then Hissing Quagmire, but did not do that. Let's sack a Clue. Yep, they're both going to get counters. Always yield. See what I can do. Tireless Tracker. Get that out. Let's plus Nissa. Get in for a ton of stuff. We can't obviously do anything because he has fogs. But, you know, he's just buying time. Red deck wins and blue-red prowess plays insult to injury, so it makes Turbo Fog pretty bad. This is actually 4-color Turbo Fog. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, because of the black-green Constrictor, I don't have like an insult to injury. I don't have a red source. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult of a matchup. So we'll find out what happens, though. Ninja, hey dude, really enjoy your videos. I know this is relevant, but I bought your Minotaur Tribal deck, but I can't afford Metallic Mimic. Any suggestions? Sadly at the moment, Metallic Mimic is basically your Tribal King. There's really nothing else besides like Neheb, obviously, that pumps your board in black-red. You could always just put in some like Supernatural Strength, things like that bring your Minotaurs back. You could also do something like Built to Smash, which is a 1-mana +3/+3, and if it's an artifact, it gains indestructible. Those are pretty good. That would be, I would say, a decent replacement. Not great, but not terrible. Let's see what we got here. Another bounty. We got a Kalitas. We may ultimate Liliana. It doesn't matter. Oh, goodness. Yep. Let's see. Let's get these guys in. We've got another fog. Nice. But yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else we could put in that Minotaur deck besides Metallic Mimic. Metallic Mimic is just great. That would be like one of the things that I would recommend if you get Metallic Mimic, if you're trying to build a tribal deck. Metallic Mimic is really the only like flexible tribal lord. So thanks, man. I'll try and buy them in time. Keep up and great content. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yep, here's a Fevered Visions. Yeah, this is definitely the Saffron Olive build. Skyward. Good grief, that board though. I know I go wide, right? So I mean, black-green Constrictor's a good deck. It's just, you know, I'm up against Turbo Fog, so just one of those situations where you just can't win. Here's a cast out. I'm assuming that's going to go towards the Liliana. Yep. Hey man, love your videos. What are your thoughts on Green-White Cat and Green-White Pummeler or Green-Red Pummeler in the current standard meta? Also, could you do a stream with or a deck on either or both? I actually did a stream of Green-White Cats. It's on the channel. I recommend checking that out. I went up against a black-red or a white-black zombie-like deck. I'm not even gonna like spoil it. Just go watch it. Goodness. And then the green-red Pummeler, you know, Manosaurus just did a deck tech on that, I think a couple days ago. And that deck is crazy good, and it's rotation-proof. It's super good. I recommend it. Let's see. Here's a Grasp of Darkness. Let's see if I can pull into another Grasp of Darkness pretty soon. Gonna do that. Let's get in here. There we go. Kinra Earthshaker, Earthshaker Kinra. But that's not cheap either. Yeah, the Earthshaker Kinra would be pretty good probably in the Minotaur deck, but again, it's not a Minotaur, it's a Jackal. So that's up to you whether you want to live that life. So Green-White Stompy is what will inevitably beat red deck wins. I agree. I think there's some form of green-white or white-black that's going to just destroy red deck wins. But again, like red deck wins, it's a good deck. But if you can, you know, they get staggered for a single turn, I mean, they're gone. So black-green Constrictor is a great, like, kind of counter to that situation because you can go so wide for so long. So, and of course you have Kalitas in here with lifelink. So that's what's making it so viable. So Boring. This is a boring match. Without Metallic Mimic, who cares if it's not a Minotaur? That's true, Elliot. That's true. You're making some solid points there, I believe. You could do that or a Scrap Heap Scrounger at the 2-mana slot instead of Earthshaker Kinra, but that's, up to you. I think both of those cards are really great. I think Earthshaker Kinra is probably better right now based on the meta, but Scrap Heap Scrounger is very good. Yep, they're going to turn on Kefnet. Or not. He's got 6 in his hand. He could do it with some follow-up lands. Goodness. Yep. Flying Indestructible 5/5. They also have Ballista to ping down their 1 toughness creatures. Gotcha. Can't lock with anything. Yep. I'll just take 5. If I can get into another Grasp of Darkness, that would be funny. 8 cards in his hand. I do have 2 Grasp of Darkness in the deck, so that's something that is quite possible. Do you think Yehini's Expertise is good right now? I think Yehini's Expertise is very good right now. There is a lot of red-black builds going around with Yehini's Expertise. Let me see. And it's solid. There's a lot it can do. I'm going to get some counters on here. Going to swing out as usual, as one does. Obviously, we don't have a way to stop anything, so he's got fogs for days. Do you think Bantu will see any good play? Bantu's in kind of an awkward position because, it's the Aristocrat deck was good like before Amonkhet was out, and then it kind of just faded away into obscurity. I think it's probably just a little bit too slow right now. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I just think that that's just kind of just par for the course. Let's see. Not really sure how I can come out and win this with this situation as it is. We may just want to go to a game 2 and sideboard. See if we can get something else out of here. Would like Lost Legacies actually in my sideboard, but this is not my my build. Again, the build is going up against basically the mono red, the blue white God Pharaoh decks, that kind of stuff. So, yep, I'll take 5 to the face once again. I just played with green, white, red using Glory Bound. I swung once after stalling with buffs, Authority blossoming larger than life, onward and exert, and made it impossible for red deck wins to come back. That's pretty good. Could this be the epitome of a troll deck? This is painful. Nicholas, this is basically a Turbo Fog, so I would say yes. That's kind of what Turbo Fog does. Let's see if I can do anything. I can do Walking Ballista and ping the opponent directly. That would be the play here. So let's get out this 2, 4, 6. Make a 4/4 Ballista. Yep. And that's basically going to be the only way I can think of to win on this situation. Challenge: make a tier 1 Bantu glorified or Bantu the glorified deck. I can try for sure. Let's see. We're going to keep Walking Ballista up. They're probably going to get cast out, or that card's probably going to get cast out. We're, of course, going to swing out again, like we do. But 7 cards in hand. I'm assuming a Fog. Yeah, they will bring in Gideon's Intervention, FYI. Yeah, I probably would agree with that. Gideon the Trial seems really good against this deck. Yes, I agree. All right, let's see what we got here. Another Kefnet. Seven cards in hand. The thing is, with this kind of like fog deck, if they falter one time, they're dead. So, what does Rishkard do again? Oh, that's true. Rishkard's on the field, isn't he? Yeah, I could have tapped for like a bajillion mana there. You're right. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you know, while things are happening, I might just pump him up. Yeah, Rishkard taps for mana. I didn't even think about that for a Walking Ballista. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, waiting on you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot these all at the opponent's face. Keep on going. Of course, he's going to gain a lot of life from this right here, so. What's the going rate for a deck like this? This deck, I believe, is around like 350, 370, which is aggressively high in a standard meta right now. And that's basically just because of Liliana's in the deck, Fatal Push, all of the like dual lands that are great for green-black. That's going to be why the deck is a little more expensive. I think Nissa is around 15 right now. So, got him down to 4. Then he's going to jump back up to 17. And I think we might just scoop and go to game 2. What do you think will replace the black removals, Grasp of Darkness mostly, and Nissas in this version of the deck? So Doomfall is probably the answer there, although Doomfall is not really good, like amazing. It's a good card, but it's not like what you really want to be doing. Yeah, let's just go to a game 2 here. Okay, let's see what we want to do. Let's get an Omnixilis. Let's get some Doomfall. Let's get the Childless Tracker. I like Grasp. Take out Fatal Push. Let's take out all the Fatal Pushes. Let's put in some Transgress the Minds. Let's see. Dispossess. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's put in 1 Dispossess. I'm not a fan of that, really, other than just having a 1 of. Let's take out a Gear Hulk. I want to kind of be a little bit faster, so let's take that out. Yeah, Obnixilis' emblem seems very good against this strategy, so we'll make sure he's in here. Gonna say maybe Never to Return might be good. And Gontes might grab a counterspell. Yeah, you're right. I thought about that. Let's take out a Nissa and a Traverse. Oh, I have 2 more to kick out. Let's get a Kalitas out of here. Let's take out a Descender's Deliverance. I think that's fine. Yeah. All right. Would I like to play first? Yes. Let's see what this opening hand is. Pretty good, honestly. Let's do it. I like that. Play that out. Pass. He went Gonti so you can grab Fever Visions. That's true. All right. Let's see. Let's get out a black here. Play out a Winding Constrictor. And then we'll do Winding Constrictor and then probably Nissa and Walking Ballista. So, Ishkanal has indirect damage. That's true. I didn't even think about that. With spiders so you don't have to attack. That is something to keep in mind for this matchup. I didn't put it in the deck, though, so... Let's get an Evolving Wilds and a Winding Constrictor. Sack this. Get a Forest. And just swing it for 2 on this turn. I'm not worried. Now that I know what the deck is, I'm not really worried about, like, any kind of counterspell or anything like that. I'm sure they're in the deck. But I'm really just kind of hoping to get under it before it gets going. Here's an early Fevered Visions. Pretty good. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's get out a Nissa. Plus that. Swing in for 4. Could have swung in for 8 that turn, but I want to keep Nissa alive so we can Walking Ballista the following turn. Yep, gonna deal 2 damage to me. Yeah, he dealt 2 damage to Nissa instead. Good to know that I did the +1 instead of the -2. So, all right, we got Spire of Industry coming down. Already up to 4 mana, 7 cards in hand. Let's see what we can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can do Walking Ballista for 4. That makes it, what, a 4/4? I guess he's trying to decide between playing something out and having a fog up right now. Gonna cycle a Sheltered Thicket. Sweltering Thicket. What is happening? Having a stroke. All right, pass turn. No problem. We're going to get 2 lands out this turn. Or 2 cards out of our hand this turn. So, let's get this for 2. Walking Ballista. Let's do the counters. Yep. Can I kill you this turn? I'm asking for a friend. All right, here's the commencement of the festivities. No problem. Cool. Let's see. I really enjoy this deck, but it feels a lot of important pieces like Nissa will rotate next month. I have a much budget-friendly version that it's so much fun. I hope some nice cards come in Ixalan. Yeah, I think that there may be some cards that will replace Black-Green Constrictor. Are you the same guy of the viral video when your favorite song comes on? Question mark, question mark. No? I don't think so. That's strange. Oh, man. That's funny. Let's see. I'm going to draw 2 cards here. Yep. I won that with Walking Ballista. So let's see what we can do here. Let's put another Nissa in. Actually, let's not put Nissa in. Let's put an Ishkanai in. Take a Kalitas out. I'm good with that. All right, 1 for 1. Dat Walking Ballista, though. Got to make sure it's in our opening hand, basically. Oh, geez, what if I walked into the board state looks insane. Josh, this is Black-Green Constrictor versus 4-color Turbo Fog. I believe this is a Saffron Olive build I'm playing against right now. So, a lot of fun, you know. Round 1 was not fun. I kind of scooped up. But round 2, we just took that. So, let's see what I can do. Ooh. Kind of a bad opening hand. Let's mulligan that. This is a worse opening hand. One more time. You know what? You've convinced me. I'll keep it. Oh, my gosh. Let's do Transgress. Yeah, let's keep that on the top. I like that idea. Draw that out. Play an Evolving Wilds. Go for a Traverse. on probably black for a green with evolving. Which of the Amonkhet gods do you think is the most difficult to get online and keep online? How would you make it easier? I mean, I think Bantu is probably not the most difficult, but it's the most annoying to get online because you're having to make sure something dies every turn. So it's let's just pass, or not pass, but sack, get a forest, and pass. Trying to think of any of the other ones. Oketra, I think, is pretty simple and pretty easy to get online. Hazoret, I mean, as you saw in the Pro Tour, Hazoret is insane. So let's get a swamp here. Play that out, pass turn. If we can stabilize, we'll be okay, but this opening here is pretty terrible for us. Of course, if we can Obnixilis, that'll be real fun. So, yeah, Bantu, it costs mana every time distributing your plays. Yeah, I agree. I think Bantu is the worst. I think Bantu has the potential of being a great card. Let's see. Let's go for a Constrictor here. Transgress can come later. I'm looking probably for a Fevered Visions this next turn here. Hazoret is flipping expensive. Dude, Hazoret on Thursday was like maybe $7 on paper and on MTGO. And then like by the time Sunday hit, it's now like $20. Or how much is it right now? Does anybody know? I'm sure it's like $18 or $20. It's crazy. Would Blossoming Defense be effective as a sideboard card in this deck? Blossoming Defense is a great card and it helps against removal. But like against this sideboard, this kind of matchup in meta, I don't think it's great. Let's do a Transgress here. Get a Fumigate out of there. You get 2 fogs in your hand? Yeah. That's fine with me. Swing it on in. George Loftus, hey! What's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in many moons. All right. Bounty of the Luxa. Would love to get out Obnixilis here. That'd be great if we can get to 2 more mana. Let's go Obnixilis strategy. I like that. Of course, I think he has cast outs in the deck. Let's go for a Tireless Tracker here. Play that and just start swinging wild. Josh, I feel like Bantu could be okay in Commander in a Grave Pact build, especially even as a Commander. Not great otherwise. Yeah, I agree with that. I think Bantu has a lot of potential in EDH, which is Commander. Just in case people don't know. James, what are we dispossessing? I'm not sure. I think I might have just like threw that in there. Hoping it was a Lost Legacy. So it's probably just a dead card. Let's see. 3 mana. She's sitting at 1550, but when she spiked, she was under 20. Yeah. I heard, well, many moons? No, I don't. I don't know. What? I don't know. All right. What you got? There's a bounty. There is an approach to the second sun. Wow, early. Turn 6 approach. Let's see what we can do. Really nothing. 1994 and TCG player. Yeah. Let's see. What does EDH mean? Let me Google that just in case. It's Elder Dragon something. Elder Dragon Highlander. That's what it is. I knew it was that. I knew it, guys. I knew it. All right, let's see what happens. Pass turn. Hey, there's a swamp. We're going to cast Gonti. Let's see. Approach is the, what, bottom 7? I'm about to do something funny. I'm going to Gonti approach the second sun out of the way. Cast it in the 7th card from the top. Okay. So let's approach whenever... oh my gosh. Yes. Gonna swing out. Let's sack this first. Yep. There's 2 Gaunties. No fog. There we go. I thought Hazoret was terrible originally, but it could be wrong. Then again, 3 mana and a card for 2 damage seems weak to me still, so I don't know that opinion yet. Take approach back just for the lulz. Yes. All right, let's see. Okay, he's got, what, 5 more turns to draw? Let me see. Excuse me. Okay, approach the second sun on turn. I'm trying to think. He turned to 6, so... Oh, he had it in his hand. Dang it. Okay, that's it. Oh, well. Let's go to another play arena. Man, grabbing a using Gonti to grab an approach would have been hilarious. That was a fun matchup, though. Even if it wasn't, in our best interest. Traverse, Tracker, Winding, Nissa. I'm actually okay with this. So let's keep. Play out a forest and a swamp. Or a traverse. Loved your video, Is It Aggro? I posted a deck list in the comments of the testing video, my version of the deck. Oh yeah, I saw that. Blue Red Out of Control took 3rd at FNM. Hoping easy for a game day. Yeah. I saw that deck list. It was pretty cool. I liked that there was the Prowess Jackal in there. He's a great card. Elliot, keep! I did keep. I kept. All right, let's see. Dread Wanderer. This is mono black zombies. Got some zombos. Let's play a swamp. Get out a Winding Constrictor. Battle Gym. How have the other matches been? This is actually round 2. Round 1 we went up against 4-color Fog, and we lost 1-2. So I won one round, he won 2. I scooped the first round, actually, because I was just like, I'm good. But let's see. And this is, again, round 2, or round 1 of match 2. So, but as far as like playtesting with black green Constrictor, it does really well. It's just that once you go into tournament practice, it's kind of like an FNM situation. Let's see. Let's go for a tracker here. I'm gonna pass turn. Do more cat tribal. Maybe. When Ixalan comes out, there's not a lot that's leaving that deck. So when Ixalan comes out, we may do a updated 3.0 cat tribal deck. That'll be fun. I promise I'll probably do cat tribal decks until all those cats cycle. So, ooh, he did nothing that turn. He played Swamp, he passed. Let's see what happens here. If I draw into a land, we'll be able to traverse and Nissa. But if I don't, I'll just Nissa and do my tokens. Or my counters. So, here's a Grasp. I would say Nissa here is the better play for us. Of course, if he has a Grasp of Darkness in his hand, then that's going to make things a little bit more difficult. But we'll see what happens here. Yep, 4-5, 5-4, and we'll just swing out. See what happens. Nothing, I guess. Gonna take 9 to the face, no problem. Goodness. I'm okay with him killing Nissa because I have 1 in my hand, so. Gotcha, gonna get discard and make a zombie. No problem. Have you tried blue-black cycling build yet? It's super sweet. It took my version to like 7-3 last night, and 2 of the losses were while I was drunk. Oh, Josh. You're my kind of person. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't actually played that deck yet. Oh, yeah, he just kind of probably mana flooded. All right, let's go to round 2 on this. Let's see. Gonti is pretty good in this matchup. We want to be pretty fast, so let's take out a Virtuous Gearhulk. I like Obnixilis here a little bit better. Never to Return is also pretty good. So let's get out 1 Nissa. I like getting out the Dissenter's Deliverance. That seems pretty good. Let's keep 1 Dissenter and take out a Kalitas. That's good. Again, with the mono red or mono black zombies, it's not as fast as the Raminep red, but it's still pretty aggressive. So you want to make sure that you're being able to kill everything as much as possible. So let's see what our opening hand is. Traverse, Forest. We get a Cycle, a Tireless, and a Kalitas. Let's see, land. I can hopefully draw into a land. I'll keep that. Can I send a link to my deck I've been playing about 7 weeks, and my record is 30-7-1. Wow. Matt G, that is some impressive stats. You can always tweet at me at Terran the Human. That's fine on Twitter. Let's see. Let's do a Forest. We'll do a Traverse. Grab a Swampy. Pass turn. This is a little bit of a greedy hand, but I think we'll probably curve out nicely. Fatal Push is why I kept the hand mostly. But not having a turn 2 land is a little sucky for him. Goodness. There's his turn 2 land. Okay. Bad to say. Have you tried making a -1/-1 counters matters deck? I have not yet, no. Let's see. Let's do a swamp here. Pulled into a swamp. Will likely cycle the Dissenter's Deliverance. So I'm just going to pass turn here. There we go. Nothing for 2 turns. That's exciting for us. Just based on knowing what mono black zombies is. And this is a different build. Here's a Diagraph Colossus. Gotcha. Going to cycle our Dissenter's Deliverance. Get a Walking Ballista out of that. No problem. Let's do a swamp here. Let's see. I like a Grasp here just because of how Diagraph can kind of get out of hand really quickly. So let's do that first. That's fine. And then we'll pass turn. We're also pretty close to Delirium. 2 more cards. Get into 4 lands. Let's see here. Metallic Mimic. Gotcha. Don't name cats. Okay. Here's a Dread Wanderer. That's fine. Let's kill the Metallic Mimic with a Fatal Push. Get out a Winding Constrictor. Boop. That's fine with me. Do you think Desert Tribal has a place in Standard? I think it's a really good deck. I think it just needs some extra pieces. We may find those in Ixalan, but right now the meta of Standard is there's just a ton of different really decent decks right now, which is good for us. That means Standard's healthy. So there's a Grasp of Darkness coming down. He's going to swing in for 3. Crypt Breaker. Do you think Weaver of Lightning could see play in sideboards versus mono red? That's an interesting question. Weaver of Lightning is a decent card. Is it 2 mana or 3 mana? I couldn't remember off the top of my head. I think it's 2 mana. I'm not sure. I think it might be a little slow. Maybe in a blue red control matchup. I think that might be pretty decent. Let's go for a Grim Flare here. Let's go for a Fatal Push on the... Let's see. There's only one card in hand. Yeah. Let's go for a Fatal Push on the Crypt Breaker here. Want to definitely kill that. The format is awesome now, finally. Yeah, man, it's great. I love Standard. There's so many decks right now that are just so different and, like, so diverse. So, really wanting to get into some mana here, but haven't really got into it yet. Would like to hit a 4th land drop to play a Kalitas. It's 2. Okay, gotcha. Liliana's Mastery. Yeah, that's probably it for me. Yep. Getting mana screwed hurts. Was a little aggressive at the beginning of the match, so I paid for that with my life. Goodness. There's a Hissing Quagmire coming out here. Let's should have played Tireless Tracker than Hissing Quagmire for that clue token. Let's go to Winding Constrictor here. Oh, that's past turn. Pretty sure he has it now thanks to Liliana's Mastery. It's a really difficult card to kind of come back from. Gonna pass turn. Swinging in with, what, 7, 10? You should try out Oketra in your Cat Tribal deck. Dude, Oketra was in my Cat Tribal deck for a while, and then I took it out because it didn't make Cat tokens. It made Warrior tokens, and I was like, man, it's so close. It's so close. Let's see here. Yep. I'll take 7 and double block one of the 3/3s. I'm happy with that. See which one he's wanting to kill. Probably the Winding Constrictor. Get out Kalitas this next turn. Of course, if he has Grasp of Darkness, then they both die. Ouch. Down to 6. Do I have anything? Let's see. Grim Flare. Nope, that's it. Whoop. Let's concede. Go to game 2. Let's see here. Probably with like a Transgress in the deck. Although it's not going to hit everything. That's going to be the biggest issue with that. I think Doomfall is pretty decent in this situation. Let's take out a Flare. I think we're good. I'm good to keep. How about Naga plus Deserts? Ramming up Excavator can get the deserts back from the graveyard. You can keep sacking them for your benefit. I think they're great for that, yeah. I think there was a Gitrog monster deck that was going around for a little while. That was pretty decent. Pretty decent. Let's see. Rishkar, Grasp, 2 Fatal Push. We'll keep that. Rap, which state am I from? I am from Tennessee. And that's all I will say about that. I'm from the southern states. Sorry about that. Apologies in advance. Let's sack this, get some black mana. Excuse me. Let's see. Almost up to 100, guys. That's awesome. Get down to Crypt Breaker. Crypt Breaker! Again, if you guys don't know, I stream every weekday on this channel at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you want to know, like, or keep track of, like, polls or, like, schedule changes, stuff like that, you can follow us on Twitter at MTGO traders. And yeah, I try and post on there as often as I can. And of course, we post like deck techs on here for standard, EDH, modern, much as we can. Skywarp. That's all I got to say about that. That's right. Let's do a Fatal Push on the Crypt Breaker. I'm okay staggering for a turn to make sure that he doesn't stabilize his board. Crypt Breaker is ridiculous if you don't handle it early. Metallic Mimic. Moving to Memphis for school in a week. Nice! What are you going for? I actually looked there for a graduate degree, a master's degree in fine arts and graphic design. So that was fun. Might still do that. Let's see. Walking Ballista. Yeah, let's push the Mimic here. That's still the right play. Pass turn. Can you wear funny hats while you stream? Elliot, I'm not what you would call a typical streamer, okay? All right. There's a Diagraph Ghoul, or Diagraph Colossus, not Ghoul. Dumb. Do I need to get like is it Tico or Teamco hat? Oh, there's a Bloss. Blooming Marsh. Let's do a grasp on that. I just like killing his stuff, you know, it's nice. Excuse me. Pass turn. Grant, just need that land. Or, I just need that land. Optometry. Nice. I don't have any, I don't think I know anybody that's an optometrist. I have a bunch of friends who are dentists, but no optometrists. He's got 3 cards in hand. 2 cards in hand. So he's basically playing out his hand now. A typical streamer. I play Magic. I don't, you know. I don't play, you know, what do you call it? Player Unknown Battlegrounds or whatever. Let's do a Doomfall here. I'm doing this to kind of like hold out on his deck. Basically, I'm getting him into top deck mode. Only good MTG streamers would streams at a good time for British audience. Nice. It feels nice to have the answers. That's true, James. It does feel amazing. 3 cards in hand. 2 cards in hand. There you go. Is going to end. Gotcha. So the only thing I really have to worry about now is getting into a Liliana's Mastery, but again we have Fatal Push to handle that. So I'm going to keep Fatal Push up here. PUBG! I love PUBG. It's a lot of fun. That's PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, if you guys don't know that. I recommend the PewDiePie videos on that because they're hilarious. Let's see here. Liliana's Mastery. That's fine. With a dead board state like this, Liliana's Mastery isn't nearly as devastating. So I feel much better about it when it comes down this late in the game. You should get the land first to follow up with Snake and Ballista. Well, there's a Relentless dead. There we go. I'll do land. Probably Rishkar and then Ballista. Or land, Ballista, then Rishkar. Sorry. Let's kill that. I feel the need for tweed. That was an Office reference, if you guys didn't know that. Come on. Yep. Gonna kill something, get a Diagraph Colossus back. That's fine. You should grow your beard out. Braid it and dress like a Viking while you stream. I just lost your deck in my last F&M. Oh, nice. I mean, not nice because, like, it's sad for you, but it's nice for me. To know that this deck works, you know? Let's see, there's a Blooming Marsh. All right, let's see. Let's get out a... I like a Rishkar here. Just kind of help hold back the tide. Yep. Let's see. I listened to Limited Resources with podcast early on Standard after just talked about Fate Reforged. MTGO, ironically, is better for people interested in paper Magic than most other channels. Oh, MTGO traders, gotcha. Well, I appreciate that, guy. Thanks. Again, yeah, we try to keep a lot of the information up here, like kind of for both audiences. So for paper and for online. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word online. I just literally just said it. Goodness. Killing that Relentless Dead put us back a little bit. Let's see. This is probably Liliana's Mastery here. Looks like it. Is it? No, it's a Dark Salvation. Gotcha. Let's see. Swinging in for 5. No problem. I'll take 5 for now. Zero cards in hand for him, so we just need to deal with his board state right now. Gonti's pretty good for this situation. Thanks to the Death Touch. Let's see what we get. Bantu, Dread Wanderer. What the crap I was just saying there. Let's see. Menace, Indestructible. None of these are really great for us. I think Bantu's okay. Especially since we have the Walking Ballista. Just kind of keep that there for now. Pass turn. Gonna get in for quite a bit here. Relentless Dead is what makes mono black zombies. I think Crypt Breaker and Relentless Dead are probably the all-stars of the deck. Diagraph kind of needs things to work together. Let's see here. What did you top deck? This might be a loss for us again. Since we killed that Relentless Dead. There's an Ifnar Deadlands. Oh, gotcha. That way I can't do damage. Bantu also goes with Nissa, that's true. Block here, that's fine. Take 2. Let's see what we can do here. Blooming Marsh. Let's do a Traverse. Let's see what we want to grab. Probably another Gonti, wouldn't you say? Or a Kalitas. Kalitas is quite good in this situation as well. Let's go for a Kalitas. I like that idea. Although that would be the following turn. Let's see. Why Bantu's in Exile Zone? Exile Zone is from Gonti. So we looked at the top 4 cards of his deck, and we grabbed it from there, so we can cast it whenever we want. So, pretty nice. Let's see. Just want to see if I can do anything at the moment. Would most likely want to 3, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and then 13. So he's got me dead if he can kill Rishkar. I like getting out of Walking Ballista for 1 here. Just have a blocker. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and again, I could tap it with tapping my creatures to get it out. I mean, I had enough mana already, but the problem was like he's got 13 on board for death. So if he gets rid of one of my creatures, or if he gets like Liliana's Mastery, then it's just game. So that's what I was looking at. Yeah, he's gonna get to kill this guy, which is fine. Got a meeting. How much longer are you streaming for? I'll be doing probably 1 or 2 more rounds. Not much longer. Yep. So maybe another half hour, 45 minutes, something like that, depending on how the matches go. So, you know, how we do. Let's see here. Gonna get in for that with a menace. Take me down to 7. Take me down 7. That's fine. Yeah, ping the diagraph. We could have traded there, but I didn't. Yep, going down to 6. There's a Mimic. Elliot, what? I know, Elliot. I know. I should have pinged the diagraph. Tomorrow, then, yeah, I'll see you at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. All right, Hissing Quagmire. Let's go out of Kalitas here. Pass turn. We're dead, though, so it's not like I can really do much. So, oh well. It happens. This is how we do. All right. I might just scoop if he plays a Liliana's Mastery. That would be funny. He might be playing a Dark Salvation, actually. What's happening? What's happening? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Block here, block here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Gain 3. Take 5. Yep. Oh, I'm going to do If No Deadlands again. Gotcha. Yeah, that's game. Good matches, good matches. Let's do another round. Spin the wheel. Tomorrow, I'll... you guys actually inspired me from yesterday talking about land destruction. And tomorrow I'm going to be trying to get a land destruction deck together. I've been playtesting it a little bit today. Would I like to play first? Yes. Let's see what we can do here. Elliot, the best part about watching Terran is that the eye rolling practice to get in. Up my game. Oh, come on. Come on now. Be nice. Be nice. Be cordial. Let's mulligan that. Well, I wanted some lands. One more time. You know what? I don't understand. I don't get it. I guess I keep. Sure. At least I've got a Grasp of Darkness. Goodness. Am I a love to hate streamer? Is that it, Elliot? Do you just hate to love to hate me? Is that it? All right, let's see. We got to attune with Aether. Maybe a Teamer energy deck? Kidding-ish. What is my favorite format? My favorite format is probably Draft or Sealed. I love Standard, though. It's probably my 3rd favorite format. Then right behind that, it's probably Modern. And then EDH. Those are all fun. When do you think you... what? When do you think you will next do a Modern deck tech / stream? I don't know. I haven't done a Modern deck tech ever, I don't believe, on the channel. I really need to get into them. But right now, I'm trying to keep up with a lot of the stuff that's going on with Standard at the moment. Elliot, no, you're a great streamer. I just like trolling. You're such a troll. I think you just like that I like, I like getting back at you, so challenge me someday. Yeah, draft rules. I love draft. It's so much fun. For me, draft is like the ultimate, like understanding the game and getting rewarded for it. So people who don't understand like what's a good pick in a draft, that's where I kind of like really shine. I love drafting so much. I don't always win drafts, obviously, but that's not really part of it. I think draft is like one of the most like learning experiences in Magic. The more you draft, the better you get at all formats, honestly, because you understand Magic as a whole better. We got 3 colors. 3 colors. Not Teamer. Got a Naga Vitalist. Well, would like some green mana, but I'm not getting it. So. That puts EDH so low on your list. I mean, it's not like... I don't hate EDH. I think EDH is a lot of fun. There are a lot of formats in Magic, and I love the formats where you can kind of like, build a deck within a set format. EDH is more like, I would say, super casual, and that's fun. Now, the 1v1 commander now, that's insane. There's nowhere like in the world where I want to play that. That's awful. Oh, no, Torment of Scarabs. Ooh, scary. Scaraby. Ooh, you get it? You get it? Okay. That was a dumb pun. Yep. Let's get rid of some life real quick. Well, Walking Bliss is fine, I guess. Just, not what I want. Good lord. This is what happens when you don't draw into green mana. So, draft is my second favorite, only to EDH. Gotcha. I love EDH. I think it's fun. I just, for me, I prefer like the smaller sets, like draft and sealed, then standard, and then modern. So. Lance pun punt. Oh goodness. Pilgrim's Eye. Oh my gosh. What do we got? Just won my 1v1 commander tourney at my local game store. That's awesome, Grant. Sweet. How do you do that? 1v1 commander is like insane. How do you build your deck that way? Endless one for 3. What is happening? All right, if I don't get any let's scoop. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see. I like some transgress. I like me some transgress. I like me some Gonti. Let's take out Achilletus, Virtuous. Take out Nissa here. Dissenter. Let's take out a... let's keep a Virtuous in. Let's get out one Flare. Try again. Baral, no friends. Oh, I would not like you if we played in person. I'm just kidding. No, you're fine. There's just a lot of lockdown decks in Commander that are fun to play, but not fun to play against. This is fine. We'll keep that. I'll keep this. It's got 4 mana in my hand. It's good enough, right? Would like to do Forest, Swamp, Tracker, then Evolving Wilds, Sack, Land for 2 clues. That'd be nice. So, see what you can do. Come on, Shadow Wolf. All right. Cool. Let's do Forest. Pass turn. Where can we send you Decklist to check out? You can always just tweet them at me. My Twitter is at Taryn the Human. That's gonna be my just fun Twitter. Pass turn for him. Okay, cool. And as always, you can follow at MTGO Traders for schedules and polls for decks in the future, stuff like that. So, if you're wanting to see a deck in the future, definitely let me know. Let's get out a Walking Ballista for 1 here. I'm late. What's going on? Not much. We're just playing Black, Green, and Constrictor. First round we took it, I believe. The last 2 rounds we haven't done too well. Done too hot. No, wait. First round we didn't take it because that was against 4-color Fog. So that was a terrible matchup. Commander's only a format where you can do things like Locust God plus Psychosis Crawler plus Wheel of Fortune, which is why it's great. I agree that's why it's great. At the same time, holy crap. Let's see. Let's go for a tracker here. And pass turn. Construct Tribal deck could be interesting. Maybe. Let's see. We got Undergrowth Champion. If damage will be dealt to champion, well, it has +1/+1 counters on it. Yep. It's a 3/3. Okay. Let's get out of Liliana here. We will +1 against the Undergrowth. Play an Evolving Wilds for Tyler's Tracker. Sack. Let's get a forest on the field. Get another clue. Would a Cultivator of Blades work in this deck? Cultivator of Blades. Let's do a quick. Fabricate 2 attacks. You may attack other creatures, blah, blah, blah. You know, that might be a cool idea. I think it's a little slow. Let's see here. Let's swing out with my 3/2 here. He can always block if he wants, but it'll be just a 0/1 at that point. Yeah, Cultivator would be great in a green-black Rights, yeah. You inspired me to put together a cat tribal in Standard. Love it so far. Dude, it's good. It's good. Yep. Undergrowth is now a 2/2, but it's a 0/1 this turn. And then the Vitalist is, of course, a 1/2. So Undergrowth's going to get another +1/+1 counter on it, though, so it's going to go up to a 1/2. So we can get in for 2 on Liliana, which is decent. Let's see, 4. Maybe a cast out coming. 5. What is this? Endless one? Altered Ego. Any creature on the battlefield except as X. Yep. What you picking? Maybe a Ballista? Or Undergrowth? Tireless Tracker. Very nice. And his Sultai Godfield's Gifted actually worked pretty well. Yep. Let's play out a Swamp here. Let's see. Let's play out a... I like a Nissa here. and then do counters, and then I'll kill the Tyler Striker with Liliana and Walking Ballista. I like that idea. Yep. Let's draw into some power here. Maybe get some more lands out of the way. That would be fine. Winding Constrictor. Very nice. Let's kill this Tyler's Tracker. Gonna swing out 5/4. He may double block or just block here. 5-color Godbearer's Gift. All right. If he double blocks, I'll just kill the Tireless Trekker. So that's fine. Let's see. Might actually be better to kill the Undergrowth Champion here, but let's kill the Undergrowth Champion. I like that move a little bit better. Of course, Nissa will probably die from this. Due to this. 5-color good stuff. Yeah. When you can't decide a color, you just pick everything. Looks like the deck Desolator Mage made. Gotcha. Pilgrim's Eye. Be able to play out a land this turn, which gives him a clue. The goal of the deck is to ramp out giant threats. Gotcha. That makes sense. 2 going at Nissa. Nothing. He passed turn. Wow. Interesting. I would think he would at least want to try and get in some damage on the Nissa. Wow. Weird. Played 5 for good stuff at 8th Revolt draft and it went 0-3. It wasn't good enough. Your good stuff wasn't good enough. I understand. Relatable. Hashtag relatable. Come on, Shadow Wolf. What you got going? Play out a Hissing Quagmire here. Let's investigate. We're going to +1 on Nissa. Going to get a Winding Constrictor and a Grim Flayer this turn. He must have misclicked. You'd be surprised how many people don't swing in against like a Nissa. They're just like, eh. But I do agree. I think it might have been a misclick. He's kicking himself. Yeah. Let's see. I don't have Delirium for Grim Flayer, so it's not as good as I want it to be. Let's see. We can kill Pilgrim's Eye here. Devalue Undergrowth Champion or devalue Tireless Tracker. Let's devalue the Tracker here. Yep. He's going to become a 2/2. We'll sack a clue to get a card and hopefully maybe draw into a Fatal Push. That would be nice. Kill a Pilgrim's Eye or a Undergrowth Champion or a Talus Tracker because we're sacking a permanent, so that activates the Fatal Push like Revolt trigger. Wake up, opponent. Wake up and smell the death. Do do do. Come on. They've gone AFK. Why not kill the eye to keep Lily at 6? I would rather be able to attack him this turn. That's going to be kind of like what I want to do. Since I can sack a clue, make a 7-6, and swing in. Doop doop. Yep. There's a traverse. Gotcha. Let's swing in on that. I'm not so worried about like ultimating using the ultimate of Lily. There we go. Woo! Goodness. Yeah, Pilgrim's Eye is going to die anyway. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mana. There's a mana coming down for a clue and the Undergrowth Champion. If we get to ultimate with Lily, that's always like a good bonus. But I'm never trying to keep Lily alive long enough to ultimate. She's like a passive buff in this deck, basically. That's fine. You get a 2/2 and a 3/3. Topher, you made it! It's almost over. This will be the last match of the day. So our opponent just played a 7-5, so you know we're keeping it real up in here, keeping it real dumb. Wow, passing, interesting. Okay, let's see. Probably want to play out a Gonti this turn. Let's traverse real quick. That feeds our Delirium almost. Let's see. Play out a Forest. Kyler, hi! Alright, gonna get a clue. Let's debuff Bane here. Going to be exiling the clue tokens. Is a Pro Tour black-green deck. Is this the Pro Tour black-green deck? Yes, Kyler, it is. Definitely. So let's get out a Gonti here. He's like reading it. What does it do? Oh, Death Touch. Oh, no. All right. See what he has in his deck. We have 6, 7 lands. Cal. Nothing really interesting. Yeah, we'll grab the Death Toucher. That's fine. Let's get out a Grimflayer. And we can +1/+1 everybody so we can have better blockers. I think that's pretty good. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just hold back for a turn. And if he does nothing and just attacks with the Bala, I can sack 2 permanents and ultimate Lily. So that's real fun. Torment of Scarabs, no problem. There's a tracker. Gonna make a clue. Has Death Touch too. Now it has Death Touch thanks to me turning on Delirium. So we'll definitely do that the following turn. Did not have Death Touch whenever I got it though. So it only has Death Touch when it has Delirium. So, but definitely we'll play that out the following turn if we're doing well. He's definitely tapped out completely, though, so I'm not sure what he can do. I mean, I would attack out with the Eldrazi here, but that's just me. It's going to get eaten by my tracker, though. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Going to yield to that. Let's just lose 3 life. Yep, we're going to Emblem Liliana. Okay. Oh, Walking Ballista is 2 types. You're right, Josh. Sorry about that. I always forget that. Just like Incendiary Flow. I'm going to keep this Gonti. We will take a Torment of Scarabs. Let's play out this Death Cap. You're right, Josh. I just spaced out on the Walking Ballista being 2 types. So now we're good. Now we just wait, basically. Yup. Having a Torment of Scare in the Exile Zone is also kind of hilarious. So this is going to be real fun. Oh, I dropped something. Gonna sack a clue, make Tile Trick a little bit bigger. Kind of pointless now, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. Our board state is a little, I feel like a little too much to handle. If he gets another Plains and it can Fumigate, it would be pretty decent. Making a 3/3. Yeah, there's always a delay between the stream and chat. I agree, Josh, yeah. I mean, I'm always trying to look at the stream, the chat, because I want to, you know, make sure you guys are, you feel like you're a part of it, you know? You feel like you're a part of something. You're just going to pass. Goodness. Yep, going to make another clue, or crack another clue. That's fine. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can do 3/3. I don't mind losing 3 life here. Let's crack a clue and use Fatal Push on the tracker here. We will then get out his own Torment of Scarabs, which is hilarious. And we will pass turn. Yep. Look at those zombos. Feeling pretty good about this. Yep, he gets to discard that. Say hello to board stall. Yeah, it happens. I welcome it now, though. I'm in a good position now. So, Chandler Initiate. Let's see. We've got a Tireless Striker that's an 11/10, which is kind of hilarious. So, yep. But that is the power of the black-green Constrictor deck. It can go super wide if you let the board stall out. If no one is willing to attack, you're definitely probably going to be the deck that has the most out. If they had a Fumigate, they could have already cast it with the Vitalist. Doubtful they have it, but maybe they're waiting for some reason. Yeah, they have 1 card in hand, so they might just feel bad about it. I mean, Liliana, yeah, that's it. Cool. All right, let's go to Game 3. I feel pretty good about this. Just got back. How'd you get her emblem? Nice. My opponent decided not to attack her whenever he had a Pilgrim's Eye. So it was a little awkward. This is good. We'll keep this. Play out Hissing Quagmire, Blooming Marsh, Constrictor. Maybe a Nissa or a Liliana, depending on what he's going to be doing. But this is definitely a ramp to big stuff deck, so... Let's see. Yep. Quagmire. Pass turn. Can you please make a Scarab God control deck? Oh, man. That would be cool. I'll think about it. There's a Death Cap. Let's see. Pass turn. Gonna get out Blooming Marsh. Play out a Winding Constrictor. And pass turn back. Pilgrim's Eye. Getting a land. Playing out their third land. Swampy. Passing turn. All right, let's get out a swamp here. Gonna play out a Liliana. Gonna kill the Death Cap right here. Definitely kill the Pilgrim's Eye as well the following turn, but for now we can have him get in for one if he wants, unless he wants to block here. Up to him. No blocks. Yours is black, blue, white. I'll think about that for sure. Right now, I'm deck testing a land destruction deck, a blue-red land destruction deck with Baral and Curious Homunculus, stuff like that. I had a build of that way back when Aether Revolt was around, and I believe I got the initial build from Dev over at Simply Better Magic, Altered Ego. Winding Constrictor, most likely. No, Pilgrim's Eye. Okay, you're looking for mana. Gotcha. Interesting. Another swamp. I feel like I'm in a pretty good position, though. No attacks. Woo. Again, I don't understand why you're not attacking me. Let's go for a Lily here, or Nissa here. Not Lily. Tick up, make a plant. Gonna kill a Pilgrim's Eye. Let's traverse. Thin out the deck. Let's grab a forest. And then swing for 2. Yeah, red is super strong as a color right now. But I think at the end of the day, there's probably going to be a green-white or a white-black deck that's probably going to come back and counter that pretty nicely. So, Isbaral Land Destruction sounds awesome. Is it going to be rotation-proof? I can try and make it rotation-proof. Maybe he doesn't know that you can attack a Planeswalker. I don't know. He might be new to MTGO. That could be the case. Here's an Endless one for 5. Which is real dumb. But we got blockers for days, and Liliana couldn't possibly ultimate if he doesn't attack Liliana. He did nothing again. Wow. Now I just feel bad. All right, let's get a swamp. Let's make a plant here. Let's kill a... Actually, let's debuff Endless one, and we'll kill with Dissenter's Deliverance. Liliana's at 6. Not going to attack out this turn, though. Keeping up some blockers. Newbie punt, Lance. Yeah. Let's see. And another Altered Ego maybe coming down. We've got blockers for days, so I'm not concerned about that really. Lifespring Druid, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Why are you not attacking? I don't understand. So weird. Okay, well, Liliana is, you know, now at 7. So unless you have something to deal with her, I'm going to feel real bad. Gonti's coming out. There's no white mana, so he may have a cast out in hand and just be looking for white mana. So that could be it. Let's take an Undergrowth Champion here. And let's pass turn. Alright. You've got 1 turn to find white mana. If not, I ultimate Liliana. Nope, no white mana. Weird. Are you going to do any other formats this week? I'll be probably doing a draft. If not tomorrow, maybe Thursday. No, Dominus. Maybe he just lost his will to win. Ugh, that's just sad. Yeah, here's Banabala. Again, these guys are great, but I mean, like, if you're not going to attack me, then there's no point. I don't understand. All right, let's, you know, ultimate. I probably could have waited another turn even. All right, let's put counters on everything. Actually, probably should have cast Undergrowth as well. First. Yep. And there we go. That's it. We're going to pass turn. Oh, man. Maybe he just lost his will to win. Topher, poor guy. Yeah, I feel bad about this. Even I, an MTGO newbie, knows to attack a Planeswalker. Goodness. It's okay, though. It's a learning experience. He's probably going to play another bomb. Let's see what happens here. Altered Ego, maybe, or another Bane. Three cards in hand. Torment of Hailfire repeated 5 times. Ouch. Ooh, okay. 1, 2, 3. 4, and then discard a Hissing Quagmire. 5. Goodness. R.I.P. Shadow Wolf 93. R.I.P. Well, there's something coming in. Let's see, 7/5. Yep, I gotta sack 2 things. Let's see, let's get rid of a Swampy and a plant. One does not simply let a Planeswalker survive. It's true. It's very true. All right, let's just block this way. Yeah. Yep. I had Game of Trial sitting on the field until I won once. My opponent never attacked him and wondered why he couldn't win. Mistook him for Ally Zendikar. Nice. All right, my turn. Let's get out a Constrictor. Evolving Wilds. Let's do some tokens. Or counters, not tokens. Let's see. I've got a 7/8 that can swing in. So let's swing out with these dudes. He can kill one of the zombies. That's it. He's taking at least 15. Oh, he just messaged me. GG with a smiley face. Moral of the story, read your cards, folks. Yes. Poor guy. That's it. Goodness. I feel bad about that. Is Green-Black Death Touch deck good with all the Death Touch creatures? Is a Green-Black Death Touch deck? I don't know. We could probably try it out in the future. I think Lifelink and Death Touch is extremely important right now in the meta. So if you kept Gunny and ticked down Nissa, you'd have a lethal. Yeah. I mean, I would have had lethal either way. Basically. But that's going to do it. That was our win for the day. Our win for the day. That's our second win for the day, I believe. But that's going to do it, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming out. As always, just to let you know, I stream every weekday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'll be streaming, hopefully, tomorrow a Land Destruction deck. If not that, I'll be drafting Hour of Devastation. So come back, have some fun, kick back, enjoy. Yeah, if you guys had fun, of course, always like the video if you like it. Subscribe to MTGO Traders for more stuff in the future. Follow us on Twitter at MTGO Traders for more content like this. And we have usually polls and like some information going out there for scheduling, stuff like that. But as always, guys, I appreciate it. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I'm going to sit around for a minute and see if anyone had any questions. But I had fun today. Hope you guys did too. That was like watching someone kick a puppy in slow motion. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Grant, I will be here. All right, awesome. Good vid for what I saw, Topher. I appreciate it. Oh man, that's funny. That's a good way to put it. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Have a good day.